I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. Elder Joseph Smith, well, he wants me to hire him as an assistant field reporter for the Manning Report. I'm considering it. No guarantees. But he feeds me a lot of news items, a lot of news stories. He's sitting around there and he's checking the news, so I figure he wants to come on board as a anyway. So he sent this Catholic Church unveils Black Mary and a Black Mary. I heard of a Bloody Mary. There's a Black Mary. They got a picture of and Jesus poster in the anti-racism drive. Now this is what the Catholic Church is now doing. They're now depicting that Mary, the mother of Jesus, was black. And that Jesus was black. See that? Now that's being put up. Leave that right there, Miss. Don't leave that. Let me just read this. The Catholic Church has unveiled posters depicting Mary and Jesus as different ethnicities as part of the anti-racism drive launched in the wake of the George Floyd's murder. The images showing the biblical figures as black, Asian, and Middle Eastern are to reflect the rich diversity of the church community. Catholic Bishops' Conference of England and Wales released the artwork as part of the newly launched Racial Justice Sunday event created by after Floyd's death in Minneapolis in 2020. Father Mark Odian, a member of the steering committee, told The Independent that depictions of the Holy Family have often reflected the culture in which they were created. It is important that we recognize the rich diversity of the Catholic community, and not only in England and Wales, but throughout the world. That's a flat-out lie. It's a lie, everybody. They lying. The Catholic Church is lying. They're not doing that because they're trying to create rich diversity. They're lying because people are leaving the Catholic Church like people running from a stink bomb. Nobody goes to Catholic. They got them great big old churches seating 2,000 people and with no elevation. Ain't nobody going in there no more. So they got to figure out first. A couple of years ago, they said, all right, we're going to let the homos come in as a different family, but we're not going to exclude them. They can come and we can recognize them and we'll serve them the Holy Eucharist and all of that. That didn't do it. Now they're trying to get black people to come. These Catholic bishops are lying through their teeth talking about they want to demonstrate the rich diversity of the church. Black people aren't Catholic. What's wrong with y'all? They don't like the Catholic Church. I mean, you got a few over there in Africa. What the heck? But, I mean, by and large, when the last time you seen a black Catholic? So they figure, because those black people, let me tell you something, homie. If you don't know anything about racism, don't you ever roll up on black folk and try to ruin the racism. I mean, black folk can make the Ku Klux Klan weep like little babies when it comes to racism. You talking about racism. I've been living with them all my life. You ain't seen nobody who's racist than black folk. So now, they're going to, so they're going to put Mary as, Mary wasn't black Catholic. Don't you think that's a lie you're telling on the Virgin Mary? Got Jesus with nappy hair? That's a lie, because they weren't black. They were not black. Next thing you know, they're going to have pictures of Jesus gay, probably kissing Peter or somebody. But this is not about diversity. This is not about rich culture. It's not about George Floyd. It's about how can we get people to come to church. By the way, churches around the world are just that people don't go to church anymore. People don't go to church anymore. Now, the other item, of course, is that, the Gen X generation and the X generation, they are not spiritually attuned. They have dismissed this idea about God, they've even dismissed the idea about religion. They don't want to involve themselves in it. They got their online now. People are online. Young people don't want to go to church. There's nobody replenishing the pews. Young people don't even want to go to school anymore. But this is an attempt by them lying bishops in the Catholic Church, and then and to paint this is sacrilege. To paint Mary black. Why would you want to do that? That's taking her out of character. As much as Jesus and the Word of God talks about the excellency of being Jewish, about Abraham and being blessed and Jacob and the tribes and the blood and then you're going to have Jesus, But I guess, if you can have Obama as a black man coming out of a white woman, I guess you can have a black Jesus. But I mean, why is there somebody won't say something? I mean, I guess I'm saying something, but and the other, now this will get some black people, but black people gonna look at that and is that the Virgin Mary? They're gonna say, even black people, are not gonna bite that. They're not gonna bite. They're not gonna go for this. They're not. They're gonna. So this is a dumb lie, promoted by the Catholic Church. Nobody's gonna go for it. But they listen. Ain't that Catholic Church is as empty as a pocket? Don't nobody go there anymore. And by the way, I don't know if you heard about it, but the mega churches are emptying out as well. No, they are. That because Medea and baby boys and girls, they ain't into that now. And older people are dying out and they're in nursing homes and on canes and crutches and they can't get to church no more. They used to go, they can't get there no more. And their children and their grandchildren ain't going nowhere near no church. So, but I think that for the Catholic Church to promote that lie, I think is one of the worst kind of lies to be promoted. But that's what they've done.